it's Trey here, and today I'm back with another one, and I'm gonna hit y'all with a Christmas holiday slasher called A Wonderful Knife, released in 2023. The movie stars Justin Long, Jane Whitlock, Jessica Mitliard, and Joe McHale. And pretty much the premise of the whole movie is a slasher, which we all love. Well, we don't love this slasher because we just finding out the slasher, but you get the gist of it. We love slasher movies. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And he's going around this town called Angel Falls, and I must add that the town is very beautiful. Snow-filled town, the Christmas setting. You really got that feel from the town. And they gave some overhead shots of it at night. Beautiful, beautiful shots. But, you know, moving along from that, the premise of the whole movie is a slasher is going through town, killing off the people. He kills off the people and the night before Christmas. And so pretty much the movie takes place around that setting and scenario. And I'm trying to tell you about the movie without giving too much spoiler details because this is a spoiler-free review. But moving along from that, you have your main lead, which is Winnie, played by Jane Whitlock. And she goes into this, she ends up making a wish after everything happens, and she goes into this parallel universe after the town hates her. And so with it going from that point, she flips the script, and then she ended up being in a time where nobody knows her. Nobody knows who she is. It's like she never existed. Her family she had is now flip-flopped around her, you know, and she just needs to get back to where she was in that point in time. And so that pretty much where the movie is based around. It's kind of like a Back to the Future type, freaky type, Happy Death Day type situation. And so that's what the plot is in the movie. Pretty much, you know, her character is the, you know, supposed to be the superhero of the movie. That she's facing the killer and, you know, trying to figure out who he is along with the town weirdo named Bernie, played by Jessica Mitliard. And, you know, they end up building a relationship with one another, but they didn't build a relationship with me, the watcher. You know, as I was looking at these characters and trying to get invested in these characters, I just couldn't. I mean, it wasn't nothing in these characters that made me want to see them survive. Well, I take that back. Bernie, I invested in Bernie. You know, her character was pretty much the only character in the whole movie that I really gave a darn about. You know, I wanted to see her prevail. You know, she was a town weirdo. And I feel if the movie was more centered around her, that it could have been a better route. But, you know, the way these characters were set up, it just didn't work for me at all. You had Justin Long's character in there. He played Henry, and he was the town's mayor. And, you know, pretty much he's supposed to be the unlikable guy. You know, every movie has him, the unlikable guy, like the villain on what is he doing, why is he here, what is his purpose. And, you know, watching the whole movie, even though the movie has been off, I'm still asking myself that, what is he doing? Why is he here? What was his purpose in the movie? Besides giving you that character that, okay, he's the one that you need to hate, so hate him. Let me know why I need to hate this man. You know, tell me something about this man that, or show me something about this man that really makes me not like him or don't want him to see him live in this movie, you know? And they just didn't give that to me for his character, you know. And so, you know, pretty much, you know, other than that, the killer, I like the look on the killer. It was a nice little look, you know, I might say. He had a white robe, angel robe, pretty much looked like an angel. And so he had a nice different mask that, you know, you don't really see a lot. You know, it's kind of this cyber type mask put over and had a glistening glare on it, and it blended in with the snow. And well, really the whole outfit blended in with the snow. And he pretty much was able to blend in with the snow around his victims. And by the time some of his victims realized that it was too late, he was already on them. He done already jumped on them. You know, so I thought that was a pretty nice element to add with the setting along with the movie. Moving on now to kills. You know, the movie has average kills, but it has plenty of them. It didn't too much have a lot of creative kills in there. It might have been, no, it didn't have no creative kills in there. But it had enough in there to fulfill the rest of the movie. You know, you coming to watch kills, if you easily impressed with kills, this is something that you will like. Other than that, moving on to the acting. The acting of the characters. It was no big standout performances, but there were decent. Every character in here played their role, and they played it to the best that they were written. I would say that. It wasn't too much of direction you could say they was led in. I blame that on the writers and directors. The actors gave what they gave, and they worked with what they had to work with. So I'm not going to hold them accountable for that on the acting stand part. But other than that, the acting was decent for what we got and for what they were given. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. But back to the Bernie character, Jessica McLeod, she is the one that I would say that I was the most invested in. And that actually, if the movie revolved around her story, being the town weirdo, and you know, you have this character arc where she ends up saving the town and the town loves her and everybody stops calling her the weirdo, yes, that would be something nice and decent. But other than that, you know, it was an overall decent movie. I won't be looking for it any more time soon. This won't be in my rotation anytime soon or ever. I'm sorry, not sorry. But this just wasn't a good movie at all. I don't think. I didn't like it, you know. But other than that, you know, if you guys would like a spoiler review where I can get more into detail and tell more, please like up the video and subscribe and get me up to 10 likes on this video, and I'll have a spoiler review coming for you. But other than that, no, this is my review for A Wonderful Knife. And it's possible. If you've seen it, I've seen it too.